morning to all. I am Tamilmathi, Assistant Professor, Department of Business Administration, A.D.M. College for Women, Nagapattinam. Today we are going to see about the topic as Principles of Management. Contents, meaning of management, definition of management, nature of management, functions of management, general principles of management, scope of management, importance of management, levels of management, and F.W. Taylor's scientific management, important aspects of management, techniques of scientific management, MBO, advantages of MBO, disadvantages of MBO, and needs of MBO. First one, meaning of management. What is meant by management? Management is basically concerned with the performance of planning, organizing, directing, coordinating, and controlling, which in fact are its the main functions. Definition of management. Management is the art of getting things done through people. Mary Parker Follett. The next one, nature of management. It is universal activity. Management is relevant in every sphere of activity. It is goal oriented. Management focus attention on the attainment of specific objectives. It is an intellectual activity. The practice of management requires application of mind and intelligence. It is a process. Management is essentially a process consists of various stages and functions. Management is a both science and an art. The practice of science needs knowledge of the theory as well as the formulae. On the other hand, the practice of requires skills. Management is social science. It focuses attention on the behavior of the individuals and groups. The next one, it is a social process. Management deals with the behavior of the individuals and groups. In a workplace, individuals work as a team. It adopts an integrated approach. The goal of an individual employee that of this organization must scrutinize. Similarly, an employee may be regularly coming late for work and may give the certain unacceptable reasons. Next one, it is an ongoing activity. Management is a continuous process. It is an intangible. Management is invisible. It cannot be seen, but it can be felt. Management is a profession. Management has also become to be recognized as a profession. A person who has obtained his MBA from one of the premier institute of management in India, like the Indian Institute of Management, Ahmedabad, Bangalore, Kolkata, and so on, will be recognized as a management professional. Next one, it is a factor of production. Management is also considered as the factor of production, just like land, labor, capital, and enterprise. The next one, functions of management. What are the various functions involved in management? That is planning, organizing, staffing, directing, coordinating, and controlling. The first one, planning. Planning is deciding in advance what should be done in future. Organizing. Organizing is the process of bringing together the necessary resources for the accomplishment of objectives of the enterprise. Staffing. The staffing function of the management is concerned with the performance of the activities. Next one, directing. Directing is concerned with the task of supervising, guiding, and motivating the employees to work better. Next one, coordinating. Coordinating is concerned with the task of unifying the activities of a business for the purpose of achieving the common goal. The next one, controlling. Controlling is the process of comparing the actual performance with the standard performance in order to find out the deviation and take corrective actions. The next one, general principles of management. The management involves the 14 basic principles. The author is Henry Fayol. The first one, division of work. The total work to be divided into small parts, each entrusted to a particular individual. Authority and responsibility. Authority is the official right of the person. Responsibility is the duty or obligations. Discipline. Discipline is the quality of being able to behave and work in a controlled way, which involves obeying particular rules. The next one, unity of command. An employee should receive order from one superior only, and it is accountable to him alone. The next one, unity of direction. Each group of activities having the same objective should have one head and one plan. The next one, subordination of individual interest to group interest. The interest of the institution is often ignored in the favor of individual interest due to such factors like selfishness, ambition, laziness, etc. The next one, remuneration of personnel. The remuneration payable of the employees should fair and should give the maximum satisfaction of both the employees and the employer. The next one, centralization. Centralization refers to the concentration of the decision-making authority at a particular level of organizational hierarchy. The next one, scalar chain. Scalar chain is the chain of superiors ranging from the highest to the lowest level in the organization. The next one, order. Order divided into two types. One is material order and another one is social order. Material order is a place for everything and everything in its place. The next one is social order, a place for everyone and everyone in his place. The next one, equity. The principle of equity ensures fairness, kindness and justice in the treatment of employees by their managers. The next one, stability of tenure of personnel. It means that an employee shall not be shifted unnecessarily from one job to another. The next one, initiative. An employee who has the freedom to think and act in an organization will show greatest interest of his work and his will lead higher level of job satisfaction. The next one, esprit de corps. The work done in any organization is a teamwork. The team spirit and cooperation among the members of the organizations are essential for its great success. The next one, scope of management. The field of management is very wide. The operational areas of the business management may be classified into three categories. The first one is production management. Production management implies planning, organizing, directing and controlling. The production function has to the right goods and in right quantity at the right time and the right cost. It includes the following activities: designing the product, location and layout of the plant and the building, planning and control of factory operations, operation of purchase and storage of materials, repairs and maintenance, inventory cost and quality control, then research and development. The next one, marketing management. Marketing management refers to the identification of consumers' needs and supplying the goods and services which can satisfy these wants. It involves the following activities like marketing research to determine the need and expectation of the consumers, planning and developing suitable products, then setting appropriate price, then select the right channel of distribution, then promotion activities like advertising, salesmanship, communicate with the customers. The next one is financial management. Financial management seeks to the right amount and type of funds of the business to the right time and the reasonable cost. It encompasses the following activities: estimating a volume of funds required for both long-term and short-term needs of the business, selecting the appropriate source of funds, raising the required funds at the right time. Next one, ensuring proper utilization and allocation of raised funds so as to maintain the safety and liquidity of funds to credit worthiness and profitability of business, etc. Then administration of earnings. Thus financial management involves planning, organizing, controlling and the financial resources. The next one is personnel management. Personnel management involves planning, organizing and controlling the procurement, development and compensation, maintenance and integration of the human resource of an organization. It consists of the following activities: manpower planning, requirement, selection, training, appraisal, promotion and transfer, compensation, employee welfare services and personal records and research, etc. The next one is importance of management. The importance of management, there are more important functions are involved in this management functions. That one is systematic approach to work, mobilization of the necessary resources, division of work, selection of the right man for the right job, manpower development, inducement of workers, stability of tenure, integration of business activities, performance of control, fulfillment of social obligations. The first one, systematic approach to work. Planning, which is one of the important functions of management, provide for a systematic approach to work. It fixes responsibilities on individuals and departments. Next one, mobilization of the necessary resources. Every business needs men, machine, material and money. That means 4 M's. The next one is division of work. The management recognize the need for division of work in any place. The total work to be divided into different small parts and each part is entrusted to the particular individual. The next one, selection of the right man for the right job. Management gives utmost important of the selection of the right man for the right job. If an individual is overqualified, he may not be show interest in work. The next one is manpower development. The skill of some of the employees already working in any organization needs to be updated in tune with the advanced in science and technology. The next one, inducement of workers. Another important role played by the management is in the matter of motivating the employees of the organization. The next one is stability of tenure. If an employee is frequently shifted from one job to another, from one branch to another, he will not be able to cope with such a change. The next one is integration of business activities. In a business, a number of activities like purchase, production, marketing and sales takes place. These are the separate departments to look after the various activities. The next one, performance of control. It is the necessary for every business to find out whether what has been planned has been achieved at the end of the planned period. Fulfillment of social obligation. Every business is part and parcel of society. The business derives all the benefits of the society and therefore it owes certain duties towards the various sections of the society, namely shareholders, creditors, consumers, employees, competitors and the government. The next one, levels of management. There are 3 levels of the management. 3 levels of the management have been recognized by the management expert. That one is top level management, middle level management and supervisory or lower level management. The top level management. The top level management consists of board of directors, chairman, managing director and so on. There are various functions of the top level management. That one is to lay down the basic objectives of the business, the frame major policies for the business, to organize business into different departments for the efficient attainment of the enterprise goal, to appoint different heads and review their performance, to represent the business outside, particularly in discussing the business problem with the government and trade associations and so also. Next one, middle management. It consists of all the head of the departments like production manager, finance, marketing manager and so on. The functions of the middle level management are as follows: formulation of suitable policies at the different level, production, finance, marketing and sales planning and control, periodical review of the performance, then interaction with the subordinate staff. The next one, lower level of management. It consists of such individual as a foreman, office manager, supervisor, etc. The supervisory management is concerned with the following functions: their day-to-day work, to plan the day-to-day work, to assign work to all the employees and undertake supervisions, to monitor the performance of employees, to send periodical reports to the middle level management. The next one, F.W. Styler's scientific management. In the year is 1856 to 1915. He is called the father of scientific management for his scientific approach to solve management problems. Scientific management. According to Taylor, management is the art of knowing exactly what you want men to do and seeing that they do in the best and cheapest way. The next one is important aspects of scientific management. The first one, replacement of thumb rule method by a scientific one. In a scientific method, the standard time required for doing any work is determined. The next one is scientific selection, placement, training and development of workers. Scientific management provides for the selection of the right man for the right job. The next one, harmonious relationship between the workers and the management. The scientific management enables efficient workers to earn more payment is linked out to the output. The next one, cooperation between the workers and the management between workers. Management can expect higher profits only if the workers work with maximum efficiency. The next one, maximum and not restricted output. For the management, maximum output would mean a greater profit and lower cost of protections. The next one, techniques of scientific management. There are the various important techniques of scientific management. That is work study, scientific task planning, scientific selection, placement and training of workers, standardization and simplification. The next one is mental evaluation. First one, work study. Work study aims at improving efficiency. Under scientific method, the amount of work an average worker can do under standard working condition is objectively determined. That is time study, motion study, method study and fatigue studies. The first one, time study. What is meant by time study? That the objective of the conducting the time study is to determine the standard time needed to perform every job. The next one, motion study. Motion study means motion study is conducted to know the movement of the workers from one place to another during working hours, perform their work. The next one, method study. Method study aims at determining the most appropriate method of doing any job. Next one, fatigue study. Fatigue study determines the amount of physical and mental exertions caused to the workers by the performance of the task assigned. The next one, scientific task planning. It lays down production targets and ensures their attainment. It ensures quality of output, that is routing, scheduling, dispatching and feedback. The next one, scientific selection, placement and training of workers. Taylor wanted the right man to be appointed for the right job in every workplace. The next one is standardization and simplification. Under scientific method, the product, the material used for manufacture, the tools and the equipments used, the methods used, the quality, time and working condition are standardized. The next one, mental revaluations. Even during the Taylor's, the problem of confronting the both management and the workers was regarding the division of surplus. The next one, management by objectives. An important contribution of Durkheim is his ideas of MBO. MBO means management by objectives. It is a technique by which the superior and subordinate jointly identify the objectives desired to be achieved by the subordinate in tune with the overall results expected. That is establishment of objectives, periodical review and final review. The first one, establishment of objectives. Once the basic objectives of the enterprise have been established, objectives of the individual departments will have been set. The targets of the subordinates of every department will be fixed mutually between the subordinate concerned with the superior. The next one, periodical review. The performance of the subordinate shall be subject to periodical review. The superior shall provide appropriate direction for the effective performance of the task undertaken. The targets may also be revised if it is found that the subordinates are not able to proceed in the right directions. The next one, final review. In the final meeting between the superior and subordinate to review their later performance. If it is found that the subordinate has successfully accomplished with his task, he gets not only appreciation but also reward in the form of promotion or such other benefit, etc. The next one, advantages of MBO. It promotes better communication relationship between the superior and his subordinates. It gives the subordinate an opportunity to fix his own target in consultation with his superior. This is he will do by considering his own potentials. The subordinate knows preciously what he is expected to do. The next one is, as the subordinates have the freedom to determine their own targets, they feel motivated and also show keen interest in their attainment. The next one, the periodic review of the subordinate's performance enable him to know whether he is proceeding in the right direction. The next one, disadvantages of MBO. The superior and his subordinate may have to meet several times for the sake of setting the objectives mutually. The next one, periodic review of the subordinate performance involves lot of time and also paperwork. The next one, management by objective has not much to do with the lower level of management. The next one, need for management by objectives. The management by objective process helps the employees to understand their duties at the workplace. Management by objectives process leads to satisfied employees. It avoids job mismatch and unnecessary confusions later on. The next one, employees in their own way contribute to the achievement of the goals and objectives of the organization. Every employee has his own role at the workplace. Management by objectives ensures effective communication among the employees. it leads to the positive ambitions at the work. The next one, management by objectives leads to well-defined hierarchies at the workplace. It ensures transparency at all levels. The MBO process leads to highly motivated and committed employees. The MBO process set a benchmark for every employee. Thank you.